Hey, what's up guys, Kartaka here, and today I'm here with another SHF unboxing. This time around we'll be unboxing the Thor Endgame version SHF, and this is another Hamashi store exclusive. So if you guys haven't gotten your hands on it, then you might have a harder time getting it, but shouldn't be too hard since it came out in early January last month. So it's still relatively new, so there should still be stock. Personally, there is still a lot of stock at my locals, so if I don't have a problem picking one of these up, then you shouldn't either. Well, I shouldn't say that because Hong Kong has pretty good access to SHF, most of them anyway. So let's get right into the unboxing. So this is Thor and all his chubby glory, and from the look of it, he looks okay. So obviously this isn't. I kind of wanted to get the Hot Toy version, but currently for Hot Toys I'm only collecting Spider-Man. My only exception was that Battle Damage Iron Man Mark 85, and that's because it's probably going to be one of the last Iron Men to come out chronologically. Anyway, let's get right into the unboxing for this Thor. Alright, so right off the bat, let's just have a look at the main figures first. So this figure looks like it has quite a lot of accessories and a lot of little hands to play around with. No extra face sculpts though, so that's a little bit of a bummer if you want to change facial expressions. That's fine. I think his face right now is a pretty universally standard face. Whoops, sorry. Not focusing. Alright, there you go. So here he is. His likeness to Chris Hemsworth is alright. His hair is metallic colored, which I kind of don't like. Because like being metallic makes it look less dirty, which, I mean, I think it's supposed to be kind of greasy, I guess, so that makes sense on their reasoning for that. But it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's not a deal breaker. Definitely not. And I'll look at it for a bit more, and then if I change my mind at the end, I'll let you guys know. So his cape is cloth, so it will have creases on it if it was packed in incorrectly. And I like the look of it right now. Okay, yeah, it feels alright. There is no metallic wiring in this cape, so you can't really have it shape up in a different way. You can kind of tape aluminum foil to bits of it if you want to have it in different poses, but it might ruin a bit of the fabric, so be careful how you do it. Alright, let's have a look at the articulation and the details. So right off the bat, he is using a joint, just a single joint for the arms. Single joints for the arms. They feel very tight though, so that's nice. Not like the Hawkeye that I got, one of the arms where there's something wrong with one of the arms. It just pops off. No problems here. I think it's just a ball joint. I think you can take it off. I wouldn't do it, but I think you can if you want to do some custom mods and stuff. Legs, the splits, pretty good. Pretty good there. Got pretty good. It's not a full split, but with his body shape, it's very impressive already. And you can pull it down a bit if you want him to get a little bit more height and a little bit more articulation on the leg. So you can pop that back in if you don't need that. Double jointed leg. Double jointed leg. pretty good. The detail is pretty good too. And the detail on the pants is pretty good too. I like the way they the creases. Not bad at all. Let's look at the back. Okay, there's detail on the back too. Okay, a little bit of detail on the butt. And I think there is a hinge on the, so it is the leg articulation here, not too much. There is a bit. It's not focusing. There's a bit, but it's not super good. It's passable, and the hinge, it goes all the way, pretty much all the way. So that's pretty good. So I think you can do some pretty cool poses with him. Okay. Yep. Do some pretty poses with him. Let's have a look at the extra accessories you get. So you get these two hands. I think he uses these hands when he calls upon Stormbreaker and Mjolnir. And here's two of the hands for you to hold his weapons. Alright, so this is a quick edit. I actually made a mistake. This hand is for the Stormbreaker, and the other hand is for Mjolnir. Because, oops, not this hand. This hand. So, this hand, the grip is going to be too thick to hold. The grip for the handle is too thick for the other hand, so you're going to have to use this hand instead. The other one, it's going to be, you can pluck this part off, so you can put the handle in here. So that's how you wield the Mjolnir, because you can pluck this stem part here off. Oops, let me focus. So that you can wield it. So there's a quick update there, and I'll see you in a bit. And you get two of these. These are just more open palm hands. These are just fully open palm hands. They're kind of like a relaxed state. So you can use them when he's relaxed. These ones when he's calling for his weapons. These ones when he's battling. These ones when he is also battling, but I guess when he's channeling lightning. So there's a good variety of hands there for you to choose. And let's look at his weapons. So right now, this will be the Mjolnir. So you can give it to Captain America if you want to have him hold it. Personally, I have a mod, a custom mod I'm using, but the Mjolnir they gave me was not straight, so I probably will use this when I'm displaying Captain with Mjolnir instead of the one that they gave me. And this is Stormbreaker, so this looks really good. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Looks great. Got details on the axe. Got the metallic finish. Just details on the wooden parts too. It does look a little. Okay, so that's the metal. There's a little metal bit sticking out of the axe to make it look more realistic. So that the axe, the handle, it looks a little plasticky, but that's fine. It's not too noticeable. But the Mjolnir looks really good. Pretty sure they have a lot of chances to improve on it, so they did. So now let's have a look at comparing the scales. So this is This is the SHF Captain America with face mod, and I also modded the shield and weapon. So this is the Mjolnir I was talking about. It's all thick and it's it's a little bit bent. Yeah, you can see that's a little bent there. So I'm definitely gonna try to use this instead. I'm not sure if it's because the handle is a lot narrower for the official one, but let's actually compare them side by side. let's put him down. Use this board for scale. Right. So if you put the captain there, and put alright. So this isn't the best way to do it, but it's a way to do it. So Captain stands at 16 cm, and Thor is at, I think he's 16 and a half. Let's see. Actually, he's almost at 17 cm. So Thor is a tad bit taller than Captain, just a tad bit. You can even see it on when you put them up. When you stand them side by side. I think, yeah, he's just a bit taller, 1 cm taller, which I think Captain Thor should be a little bit taller. The scaling is definitely not incorrect though. It feels pretty realistic. And let's have a look at Tony Stark. So Tony Stark will be a lot, I think he's around 2 cm shorter. He's a bit of a nerdier guy, so he being a little bit shorter is also justifiable. And when you put the three of them together, there is no problems. You can't really see it that well right now, but I'll definitely try to get some good shots in for the B-roll. But since we're comparing the original Avengers, we also have to compare him with Hulk. So Hulk towers over Thor, which is again pretty accurate. And I think next let's bring in the biggest SHF I have, and that's Thanos. This is a custom modded Thanos with the arm that's not an Infinity Gauntlet, because that's not movie accurate. So again, Thanos will be quite a bit taller than Thor, which is again pretty up to scale. I'm not sure if it's like exactly right on scale, but it's accurate enough. If you put them side by side for your display, then it's not going to be a problem. Alright, overall, I am pretty satisfied with this Thor. I would appreciate if they had like a little bit of wiring for the cape. I know why they didn't, but it's you know, it's fine. But the cloth cape is definitely a lot better than the plastic capes, because the plastic capes just don't look good when they're displayed. The Doctor Strange one I have is a plastic cape, and I kind of want to get a custom mod for it to be a cloth cape instead. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. It's going to also look weird in display since some of your figures are cloth caped and some of them are plastic caped, so it's going to look weird there. So we'll see. Maybe starting from now, SHF will just be releasing cloth caped figures. We'll see. Maybe the new Doctor Strange will have a cloth one instead. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Karaku, and I'll see you guys next time.